Every bike manufacturer has their flagship models, which get all the headlines and which reflect glory on the rest of the bikes down the range. The only problem with this is that sometimes a new bike slips in pretty unnoticed, and this is really unfair, as there are some brilliant machines out there which you just never hear about. One of these such bikes is Yamaha's little 600 Diversion. Now, this was a finalist in our recent Bike of the Year competition. Now, it didn't win, but all of the judges had nothing but praise for this lovely little four-cylinder bike. I've been riding it around Johannesburg for the last couple of days to see what all the fuss was about. This is a good-looking bike. It seems quite small, but I never felt cramped on it despite being over 6 foot tall. Fit and finish are excellent, just what you'd expect from Yamaha. And while the electric blue wheels are a little bright at first, the more you look at the bike, the more they complement the dark, matte grey bodywork and stop sticking out like sore thumbs. Everything points to this being a perfect bike for a novice rider. The riding position is comfortable and a good balance between sporty and practical for urban use. There aren't too many frills about the Diversion, but that only serves to make it more likeable and suitable for beginners. Just get on and ride it and enjoy it for what it is. One piece of standard equipment that is fantastic to see on a bike of this class is ABS. Whatever arguments you may have against too many electronics in racing, there's no way they can apply to road bikes. And the sooner more bikes have essential systems like this fitted, the better it'll be for everyone. Yamaha and others have proved that it can be fitted to models sitting further down in the range without having to raise their price unduly. So why are some manufacturers dragging their heels? Whatever the reason, the fact that this little Yamaha has it fitted as standard is definitely a feather in its cap. This is such a smooth bike to ride. It's amazing when you ride a truly unstressed four-cylinder engine how vibration-free they are. And this seems to make the rest of the chassis so smooth also. The suspension components on a bike like this will never be as top-notch as the headline bikes in the range, but there's nothing wrong with them and they give a great ride and secure handling. The fairing works fairly well, although being a tall rider, it means that it has to be a pretty big screen that tips the wind over my head, which this one certainly does not do. But having said that, there was no unpleasant buffeting on the highway. Small capacity four-cylinder bikes can be a bit buzzy and gutless, needing to be revved hard to get any performance out of them. The Diversion 600 seems to have more low-down torque than most, but you do need to stir the gearbox to release that performance. Luckily, the gearbox on the Diversion is as sweet as you could wish for. While the engine might feel a little tame for experienced riders who want to press on, it's perfect for the novice rider. There's no light the blue touch paper and hang on about the power delivery, just a smooth build-up that gets more urgent as the revs rise. It's so user-friendly. In fact, that word, friendly, describes this bike perfectly. It's completely vice-free and so easy to ride. This is a really lovely little bike. Despite my former misgivings about small capacity 600cc bikes, I could easily live with this one. Bikes are an expensive luxury, there's no getting away from that. And what we really need is one bike that can fulfill multiple roles. With this little Yam, it's great for commuting, you can tour on it, it's great for a weekend breakfast run, and you can even do a track day and not be embarrassed. It's definitely worth a closer look.